Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another episode of VGC Prep. Hopefully, and now I haven't tried this yet, hopefully the Wi-Fi works. We're sitting at 18 wins, 17 losses. Please tell me we're still not having issues, because it just popped up saying communication with the trainer interrupted. Curses! I am literally sitting at 1478 right now, and as you can see by the record above, it's not actually 18 wins and 17 losses. We're doing a little bit better than that, but all those DCs yesterday just kind of wrecked my rating, and that is really unfortunate. Now, we just got a notification saying that communication was interrupted, but it's still loading for us, so I am being hopeful and resilient that it wasn't us, and if it is us, I really don't know, and so far it's not us, because a trainer just popped up. Thank you. Alright, so we've got an Amoonguss, Sylveon, Talonflame, Rotom Wash, Kangaskhan, and Meowstic. Right away, I think one of the better leads would be Camerupt and Dusclops. He's really got nothing to stop that. He does have the Rotom Wash, but I don't think that will be too much of an issue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with Dusclops and Camerupt. We're going to bring Tangrowth in the back, specifically with that Rotom Wash in mind. And unlike the other team that we've been using, this doesn't have too much in the way for Amoonguss. We don't really have any Sleep Absorbers outside of Tangrowth, but Tangrowth can't really do very much back to Amoonguss, so I'm not really sure what we could do here. We could bring Tyranitar, which would be pretty useful against the Talonflame. But at the same time, you know, we have Camerupt, so we don't really need to worry too much about that. We can bring Electros, who would actually have some decent coverage. It has Fire Punch for the Amoonguss, Wild Charge for the Talonflame, Drain Punch for the Kangaskhan, Wild Charge for the Rotom Wash. While it's not super effective, it does enough. Yeah, you know what? Let's go for Electros. Let's not withdraw Camerupt, please. And what's cool about Electros versus Rotom is that it could burn us if it wants to, but I don't really think many people see Electros being used, so I don't think many people would really go for a burn right away. They might just attack it with a Hydro Pump, and that's kind of what I'm predicting. So it looks like he started off with Kangaskhan and Talonflame. Now, we are going to find a Kangaskhanite and a Life Orb. Now, that's interesting. What I'm thinking here is I'm not going to protect with Camerupt. I'm going to go for Trick Room with Talonflame, and I'm going to Mega Evolve and Heat Wave. Actually, no, I'm going to Earth Power the Kangaskhan instead. And the reason I'm Earth Powering the Kangaskhan is, just in case this guy wanted to fake out the Dusclops with the Scrappy, fake out, this way, at the very least, instead of protecting and wasting a turn, I will get an Earth Power off, which would most likely KO the Kangaskhan. But he is just going to go straight for the fake out on the Camerupt. Now I'm hoping that does a little bit more than I was hoping. And it actually taunts me. Now that's something that I don't see very often. A taunting Talonflame. Very interesting indeed. But I don't have to worry about the Kangaskhan attacking to the Dusclops because it definitely won't be. So I'm going to bring in Electros here. And honestly, I didn't expect a taunt from Talonflame, so that really does, let me just adjust this real quick, that really does kind of throw off my game plan there. Yeah, you really don't expect Talonflames to be offensive. I have a feeling he's going to double into the Camerupt, so I'm protecting with Camerupt, because there's no reason for Dusclops to be staying in, you know? Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate indeed. I can just switch into Dusclops next turn. So Brave Bird into the Electros, I'm cool with that because I resist it. Didn't think you would attack the Dusclops, but hey, that's fine by me. That does a little bit more than I'm willing to say I thought would happen. But that's fine. And he actually power-up punches into me. Very interesting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Drain Punch the Kangaskhan so I can get some HP back, and I'm going to switch back into Dusclops here. The reason I'm doing that is just so I can keep Camerupt alive, because Camerupt is more important. He could predict that and go for Taunt, but I'm not too concerned about that because I could just switch back out. It's really not a big deal. We'll see what he does here. I'm just hoping he kind of does what he did last turn and just kind of go into the Dusclops here, which he does with that, and I'm hoping we see a... If he goes for Power Up Punch on the Electros, no, he's going for Return. Damn it, and that will take us out. Not happy, not happy, not happy. Now, I guess what I could do here is I could bring in Camerupt, and yeah, that taunt really threw me off. It's unfortunate, very unfortunate. I guess really what I can do here is I can just go for an Earth Power on the Kangaskhan, and I'm going to go for Trick Room on the Dusclops. I know that's kind of risky with him having Taunt, and I know he's probably going to go for Taunt, but I only have whatever it's called, Nightshade, so it wouldn't have done me much good anyway, and I was hoping, just hoping maybe he wouldn't do that. Yeah, that Taunt Talonflame. The thing I don't like about Dusclops is that it doesn't really have a way to, most Trick Room setters don't have a way to block Taunt, and I guess I got, I don't know. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm not really sure. Talonflame, from what I can recall in my previous uses of Tangrowth, doesn't one-hit KO Tangrowth. So what I'm going to do, believe it or not, I'm actually just going to go for Brick Break on Kangaskhan, and I'm going to Nightshade the Talonflame. That might sound like the stupidest thing in the world, but I think I do survive Brave Bird. Now, I don't remember if it was Life Orb or not. It isn't Life Orb. It is Life Orb, rather. He doesn't KO himself. That's actually good, because I went for Nightshade. And he goes for Sucker Punch, and that will... won't take out my Dusclops. It won't, but... I'm going to get the Brick Break off. I don't think that'll KO. No. But I will get... Oh, and I'm Life Orb, so I will go down to that. But that's really cool to know that I was right with that calculation, that I do survive a Brave Bird. I obviously won't survive a Banded one, but with Dusclops on the field, I do. I pretty much am guaranteed to know, you know. But with Kangaskhan on the field and me being taunted, I basically lost, and, you know, Sylveon coming in. I really did not expect Talonflame to be rocking that. Had I predicted that, I probably would have done a little bit different, but I'm going to go for Pain Split. No, I can't. Okay, I was just double checking. I'm going to Nightshade the Sylveon. I can't touch the Kangaskhan outside of Pain Split, but obviously that's not going to do much for us because we're taunted, and I do have Burn for Kangaskhan, so I could have done that as well. But oh well, you learn a little bit. I didn't expect, no one, especially when we frisked Life Orb, there was no reason for me to think that it had Taunt, so fair enough, fair enough. I don't know why he's taking so long. I'm very clearly going to use an attack, and you will very clearly take me out with Sucker Punch. Seriously, I really don't understand. It's as simple as doing that, and plus Dusclops is slow enough that even if you had like Crunch, you can go for it, and Sylveon going for Hyper Voice will KO me. There's really no thought to put into this, unless you're gonna forfeit. In which case, thank you. Because that would be bizarre. Yeah, I don't know why you needed so much time to figure that move out. I'm sorry, but that was a pretty obvious play. Alright, well, unfortunately we lost to Taunt. Yeah. I could have brought Tyranitar instead of Electros, I guess. Would have probably been a little bit better in the long run. But oh well. You live, you learn. I always forget which Pokemon carry Taunt because it's pretty widely distributed. By the way, the In-Party is not a new team, but it is a preview for hopefully tomorrow's episode, which should be a PDL episode, so Pokemon Doubles League. That's the team I'm bringing. And I say hopefully tomorrow. I was going to record it for today, but, you know, time and stuff happened, and we ended up not being able to battle today, so hopefully. Yeah, I'm just dropping really low. This is not fun. Alright, so I don't understand it, because we had, like, less competitive teams when we were higher up on the ladder, and these are all, like, pretty in-your-face competitive stuff. Kinda crazy. So we've got Garchomp, Sylveon, Manectric, Greninja, Talonflame, and Sableye. So I actually really do want to start off with Aromatisse here. You know, looking at the team, he does have quite a lot of things that can taunt me. So I'm going to go for that. I'm sort of wanting to expect him to start off with Greninja. But at the same... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to start off with Camerupt, and we're going to bring into Tangrowth, because what that will allow me to do is if he starts off with Greninja, I can basically goad him into going for Hydro Pump instead of attacking the Aromatisse. And then I can basically Trick Room, and it's just a little bit better for me. So Tangrowth in the back, and I'm thinking... What do we have for the Manectric? We've got a few things for the Manectric. Maybe Dusclops, because Dusclops does provide good burn support. It has Nightshade, it has Pain Split. I could see that being pretty useful. He has 3 potential Megas, and if one of them is Sableye, we can break that with Camerupt. I don't see Electros or Tyranitar being useful, to be quite honest with you. So we're going to go for Dusclops. Now, I can use Tyranitar for Talonflame. I could, couldn't I? But that Sableye with priority burn does kind of skew me off of doing that. So I'm gonna go with my gut. I'm gonna go with Dusclops, and hopefully, because we have Ancient Power on Camerupt, so if we can get it in a good position, we'll be pretty solid. So like I said, I'm expecting a Greninja lead, and I'm hoping for a Greninja lead. It is a Greninja lead. Beautiful. And the Sableye does come out, so that is kind of... I think I can guess that he's going to go for Hydro Pump onto the Camerupt and try and taunt the Aromatisse. So I'm going to go for Trick Room. This is exactly what I was hoping for. I'm going to protect with my Camerupt, and we'll see what happens here. And like I said, I'm expecting a Hydro Pump. I'm probably just going to Earth Power it next turn, not a big deal, and then Draining Kiss the Sableye. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So Camerupt goes for Protect. That's exactly what I was hoping for. What does the Greninja do? Taunt, beautiful. I don't expect people to know about Aromaveal. Gunk Shot! Damn it! That will kill me. Actually, no, that won't. That shouldn't. That should not have KO'd me. I have done the calcs before. You must be... No, you're Life Orb. Well, good thing I have Dusclops. Great thing that I have Dusclops. But I do have to switch out of Camerupt, unfortunately. Oh my god. How did that... I've done the calcs. Was it for something else? What else have I used that was a fairy type? I have definitely done calcs before for a fairy type, and it was not one-hit KO'd by Gunk Shot from Greninja. Or was it? Now I have to look this up. That's really bothering me, because I really do remember going through the calcs for that. And I just lost because of that, because now I can't get Trick Room up. Now he's gonna go for a water type move. So I'm gonna stay in here, I guess. I don't really have much of a choice. I'm gonna go for Nightshade on Greninja because I want to get rid of that thing, and I'm gonna switch into Tangrowth. Oh, I did not expect Gunk Shot. Damn it. Can I find this calc? Watch, I didn't even do it. Watch. That's just what's going to happen. He's going to Toxic me? Oh, he is playing me like a fiddle, my friends. He is playing me. Jesus. Oh, U-turn? Oh, that's not a big deal. What was it that took the Gunk Shot? I have no idea. It had to be something. No, it's nothing. I never did Aromatisse. What the hell? Where am I remembering that from? Guys, I am sorry. Today was not a good episode for battling. He poisoned my Tangrowth, which I don't really understand. Oh, man, I am not playing well. I don't know what the hell happened there. I guess, I mean, I could go for Trick Room and just really hope for the best. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to go for Trick Room, and I'm going to Power Whip the Garchomp. Yeah, no, he's just gonna go for taunt. I figured as much. What? Oh? Oh. 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 Okay, now I'm confused. My best bet here is to Nightshade the Garchomp and Power Whip it. That's how I will win. He's gonna go for Toxic. I don't know why he's doing that. You are confusing the hell out of me! Who runs a Sableye with Toxic and not Burn? Oh my god, seriously? Actually, take out my Tangrowth. Take it out, take it out, take it out, take it out, take it out. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I can work with this. I can work with this. I actually can work with this. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna bring a camera up here. This is the point in the game where I wish Dusclops had Helping Hand, because I can easily take these both out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Nightshade the Garchomp. He's gonna go for Toxic on me, but that's fine, and I'm gonna go for Heat Wave. Now you taunt my Dusclops? Alright. I don't miss either of these two moves. Good. Oh, it doesn't take out the Sableye. But that's fine. I am fine with that, because I can Nightshade it next turn. Good. So far, so good. All depends on if we can beat this guy in 3 more turns. That's all we need, is just 3 more turns. We have 3 turns to beat him. And it depends on what he sends out next. Talonflame. We can beat him. Okay, Nightshade on the Sableye, and Ancient Power on the Talonflame. Talonflame cannot take us out in 1 hit, either of my 2 Pokemon. Recover. That's fine, actually, because I could just take you out with another Heat Wave. Which I might not. It depends. He's going to go for Brave Bird. I'm thinking... I'm a Dusclops. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. I don't need Dusclops alive as long as I can beat this Talonflame and Greninja. Because Sableye cannot beat my Camerupt. Like, at all. So I'm debating... Actually, that does a decent amount of damage. Nightshade. 50 damage to a Sableye? It's not bad. One of the things that I could do here is I could Pain Split... No, because I'll go first with the Camerupt. Yeah, no, I'm going to Earth Power the Greninja. And we're going to Nightshade the Sableye. Please do not have Protect on this Greninja. No. Good. Greninja's down. And he went for Toxic, which means he's basically dead next turn. Wow, I'm glad that we pulled that through after being shammed. The game's not over yet, granted. But Toxic, I mean, Sableye doesn't really have any way to beat this Camerupt. At all. I don't think. Foul Play won't do a lot, and plus I'm going to go faster than him because I have Trick Room up. His best thing to do is go for Recover. Dusclops going down. He disconnected! You jerk! Why? Why? Please tell me you didn't disconnect. Please tell me it was you and not me at the very least, so I'll get the points for that battle. Please. Yes, it wasn't me. Yes, so that's... I mean, even if it was me, I'd still count that as a win, because that's not really my problem. He had no way to beat me. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Peace.